You got anything else that you want to,
man,
get on before you get up out of here?
Once again, to say thank you to you, man, and this team over here, same shit, different toilet, having me up here, and everybody hop on Instagram, social media, all of those at Brxtn Official, Brxtn Official. Just stay tuned. Like I said, I got a lot of singles out right now. Match is out doing numbers on Spotify. There's a remix out for that as well. Another song called Chosen out right now, featuring Omi T. Wayne. Everything available on all streaming platforms, and my official website, BrxtnOfficial.com, for merchandise, exclusive videos, anything of that sort. Brxtn Official, everything. Holla at your boy.
Shit. And we out?
We out. That was real.
That was good, bro. That was good, bro.
Hell yeah, I wish my phone wouldn't have died though. We was talking some good shit, bro. I hope it's shared, bro. I don't even think I can share it now.
Oh, when you do the story and your shit died?
Yeah, bro, it died like cold died, bro. I thought my shit was on at least 30%. But it's cool shit, regardless. Nigga, it happened. It's on that motherfucker.
Nah, yeah.
It happened.
Straight. Yeah.
It was like, we talking to Harlow? Ooh, that's what I wanted too. I was like, nigga, ask me some shit. Like, these niggas thinking all kind of shit, bro. I'm off that. But we got some good photos in here too, bro. So I'm gonna be tagging you and everything a little bit when we get home.
It's some of that saucy shit. It's some of that saucy shit. It's some of that saucy shit. Oh yeah.
Nah, it's on the beat, boy.
Hey, told her roll me up a big blunt. I just hit in my window. Shit that I be smoking out the field. Don't do no window. I just wanna.
Are you still on live?
Yeah, we good.
Shit, you good. Shit, what's good, man? I'm up here in the studio. Episode 5? Episode 5, Opinionated Facts. First interview of the series. Got my guy Brxtn, bro. What's good?
Not much, man. Shit, thanks for having me. I appreciate you opening up the platform, giving me a chance to come up here, just chop it up, rap, let your people know what I got going on, and hell, whatever else you want to talk about. I'm just here to chill, man. I ain't in no rush.
Shit. Shit, you always know every time we link, bro. It's always
love.
Yeah, bro. It's always a good time. It's been about 2 years, though, ain't it?
Yeah, it's been a little minute. That's probably exactly right. At least 2 years, bro. Yeah. It's been too long.
Yeah, last time we linked, I think the Warrior. No, I think KD just got his first ring.
Bro, facts.
That was back. That was
literally, yup. Because he was like, man, niggas was hating on him, niggas was loving him, but that's all we was talking about. Like,
yeah, we was talking about basketball.
How you feel? Like, yeah, we was debating about that. Heavy.
But
So
what's been going on since, bro? I seen you got signed.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna play it to the left like it ain't nothing major, but it was just like it's an indie partnership deal with a small record label out of Findlay, Ohio called Substream Records. But nonetheless, it was like the tail end of 2018, and I was just putting out content. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be as, I guess, consistent as possible. And somebody from their team had just reached out to me on Instagram and liked what I was doing. We started politicking back and forth, and I just ended up taking a meeting with them. And everything they were saying was just making sense, and they were there to kind of compensate in ways that I couldn't do for myself yet, as far as just the branding side and internet presence and just a lot of things that I felt like I was lacking. So it was like a perfect meet in the middle situation. So we just been running and pumping out singles the last couple months and just working, bro. You know how it go.
That's ain't that usually how it goes though? Like at least when you getting into it and you get like everybody's first deal. Because it always comes back, like, it would be like, oh, such and such is suing their, the label that they was with 4 years ago when they first got in. Like, I
ain't gonna cap, like, not to cut you off. It was almost a situation like that, because this ain't even my first deal.
Yeah.
My first deal came a year prior to this one. It was with, like, a little local label that was in Louisville, and just, I kind of got, I guess I got ahead of myself, you know what I'm saying, thinking people understood my vision and didn't, and put my name on that paper and had to do the whole legal thing and this, that, and the third. I had to do all that, but that's certain stuff that I chose to put in the music for later and stuff. Like, I had to give more insight, but yeah, man, I had to kind of almost learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as ugly as some of them cliche situations you hear about. Like you said, nigga done signed a deal 4 years ago. Now you got it. Your whole first check is going.
Got to go to the label. Like they stuck in a bad deal.
It was just a little too close for comfort, though. So that's why I was real careful moving forward with it.
Like Kanye signing that deal where he could never retire, bro. Like,
yeah, man. As much as he preaches it, he made himself a slave. And it's like, you can use your platform to complain about it all you want, but it was still a choice, man. It's just about knowing what you really want and then reading them papers, bro, and having the team that's gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, wear them little catch-22 situations.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of them, man. Like, I've seen a lot of different record label contracts just in me doing my own self, like, education and research, and then also just through my personal handlings. And it's like, the label that I signed to, my contract was literally 2 pages, bro. Black and white. This is what we want to do for you. This is what we're going to give you. This is what you going to get. And everything was beauty. Now, the last deal I did looked like a Bible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Looked like a Bible,
make
bro.
you not want to read that shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's just like, man, good business is always going to be cut and dry. So just know your worth as an artist. And I don't think you'll ever really have to worry about that, especially in today's game. Like, you don't need a label. It's just about how fast you're trying to get to wherever you're trying to go and what your end game is. So it is what it is. Bro.
That's a fact. So look, it's been something I've been wanting to ask you, bro, for a minute, because I've been seeing your music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to be heavy. You know what I'm saying, with the local music scene and shit.
Bro,
used to be on it. You know what I'm saying, and keeping up with it. Kind of took a step back, but I kind of I kept my ear out there.
Yeah, got to.
Like, why don't you do more music with local artists in the city per se?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, not like, yeah, I'm always be honest. It's not, it's more so just me, man. I've been doing this for like 7, 8 years deep. I'm talking about like, I'm counting that from like the time I bought my first USB mic and plugged into my granny's laptop, you know what I'm saying, recording on a software I can't even remember the name of. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, the point I'm making is like, bro, I just put a lot of time and energy into it, that I don't really necessarily feel the same passion and the same focus and drive radiating off some of these artists. Like, there are some artists that I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, that I keep my eye on and I would love to work with. It just ain't happened yet. But then there's also like a lot of other artists that just may reach out, and it's just like, man, whenever you really view yourself and look at what I'm doing, and then you look at what you're doing, are we really like moving in the same?
We on the same page.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
It's like, it ain't got nothing to do with thinking you better than anybody. It's just like I said, what's your end game? Are you doing this just because it's the hot thing to do right now, and you know it's gonna get you some clicks, and you know that I'm doing it for real, and I do got a little bit of this, that, or whatever, so you just want to see, what can I pull from this? But nah, bro, it's just more so that reason, and then also I'm just so damn versatile as an artist, from singing to rapping to songwriting and just the overall, I mean, producing. Like, bro, I just don't feel like I'd be needing to collab right now. Like, unless it's somebody who just wants some like politic game, like, yo, I know that if we link up, it's gonna be good for both, or you could do something for me and you willing to do it for me. It's just like I'm playing chess, not checkers now, bro. Like, it's just, I don't know. I just got so much I'm trying to do and so much that I'm invested in just on my own end, on my own plate already, that am I really gonna fork money into another nigga's record? Is this nigga gonna put money into his record? Is it worth me being on it? Is it gonna move? It's just like dope, bro. It's just like hustling. Like, I can give you dope all day, but if you're not the type of nigga to push it, you're not gonna push it. So why would I do that? And that's just what a lot of niggas have done. And I just learned my lesson too many times. Giving niggas what I feel like in my, confident in my $1 million verses. Granted, I'm a $1 million nigga yet, but like, I give niggas a verse of a lifetime, and it's like,
he don't do nothing with it.
Niggas still to this day ain't even got the song mixed. You know what I'm saying? Just shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
wasting your time.
Yeah, man. Nah, I'm cool. That's why nowadays, like, niggas think I'm being funny, but it's like, I'll be throwing dumb numbers at niggas that really want to feature. 500, whatever. Like, whatever you gonna pay, because I'm gonna take it that serious. But how serious you gonna take it? And if you don't want to pay it, cool. I'm just gonna go make a song on my own. Just gonna do numbers, and you're gonna go probably pay it in 2 months.
That's a fact. Who's the who would you say is probably the biggest artist that you've had like a collab with, as far as
biggest artist so far? Probably, in my opinion, I mean, I've done probably this cat named T-Rail that's out of Topeka, Kansas. He's more so still underground though. But he's one of them underground cats that once you fall into his wave, you really see he has a strong foundation. Like, he's got like one of them cult fan bases. Like, you know what I mean? And then, but like notable names, hell, he's made this under quality control with P and them, but his name's Mark Battles. I got a record of him that's just sitting on ice. It's a more chill joint, honestly, but it's a fire record. That we ain't put it out yet. But other than that, man, I ain't really even.
Is it your record or his?
It's my song. We reached out and he hopped on it for us. Yeah, no, it's my song. It's called what was it? I Just Wish. It's something like I Wish or something I called it, but it's something that's sitting on ice, bro. We got them for the video and everything. We just ain't shot it yet. Just a lot of stuff that's still 50% there, but the meat and potatoes are there, just waiting on shit. But yeah, honestly though, we ain't really been pressing for features. I got a hot feature from this cat named Bo that's out of the shot though. but she's a little older cat, but he's real lyrical. He got a nice following through like Facebook and YouTube. Does like millions of views on his numbers on YouTube and shit. So he's dope as hell. But like I said, man, I've been more so solely focused on finding my sound, bro. Just really like experimenting beyond the limits that I've already kind of like set for myself and shit, just sound wise and genre wise and everything, bro. I've just been pushing it. I got a setup at the crib now as far as studio, so if I'm not at the actual studio, I'll be at home just firing off records too.
Yeah.
So the creativity and all that, that's at like an all-time high. I'm more so trying to rechannel the focus and really get on like, you know what I'm saying, God rest his soul, but get on like my Nipsey shit and just like really figure out how to create such an independent foundation that my shit gonna move like water at all times in the next 5 years, you know what I mean? Or even like Kevin Gates is somebody I look up to, you know what I'm saying?
You fuck with Gates?
Yeah. I fuck with Gates.
Even though Gates, he kind of, he goes off the wall a little bit sometimes. He might reach sometimes, but then it's other times where you like, okay, like, I got that. Like, bro, me and my homie, bro, his first Breakfast Club interview, the first one that he did.
Yeah, like when the nigga went like dumb viral.
Bro, forget all the viral shit, bro. Just what he was talking. I mean, I know he
like
the way he was talking,
of course.
I resonated with. I was like, yo, like I understand that, bro. Like you feel me? Like I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect
like you
that.
say, like a lot of his philosophies and principles get lost in the antics, but when you strip that down, you can't argue or hate on the things he stands on or how he even necessarily projects it, because I think that's the reason he's so polarizing, just because he says what's on his mind, he says it how it comes to his mind, and he lets that shit hit how it's supposed to.
Well,
it's little nuances and things like that I'm learning to just take up. You know how you take notes and study people in the game, but it's just even more so in how I starting to carry myself just throughout the industry, and as I start to shake hands with people who are higher up, whether it be people in executive positions, artists, producers, whoever. It's just more so like you got to know who you are out here. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing Gates, like, he just carries that on his sleeve. Like, I'm gonna be me, and you gonna respect it. And that's just where I'm at. Like, I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm here to record a record, make a hit, get a bag, and if we not on the same page, then I'm a dip. It ain't no disrespect, but hell, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I used to be real, like, try to be buddy with niggas, you know what I'm saying? And nowadays, it's just like, I can do bad by myself, and I can damn sure do great by myself, too. So I just be chilling. It's working.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. Now, I know you said you haven't really, ideally, you're not really in the mindset to work with local artists. See, because my thing is the way I feel like not even just about artists, but I feel like people with a platform, people with, you know what I'm saying, voices, people who are doing something that are kind of in like the same field. I feel like we should all like pay our like just dues in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so even if it's a situation where we're plugged, and we can skip steps 1 through 5. Right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you owe it to the craft, to the game, that I can do that and I will do that, but at the same time I gotta pay my just dues. Like for instance, bro, like I'm not a huge fan of No Jumper. Like I don't. Oh, yeah, you know. Platform. Yeah. Well, I'm not, or Adam 22. I'm not. I mean, I don't dislike the niggas or whatever. It's just not really. It's just not for me. But I'm the same way. But I follow the No Jumper IG account. Yeah. And they talk to a lot of niggas I have never heard of. A lot of people that most people have probably never heard of. You feel me? And even though he gets those bigger interviews, you know what I'm saying, with notable people, notable artists, and notable acts and things like that, he still pays respect to the craft by talking to the lower tier artists. Yeah, you feel me? Like the artist, the artist who's only known in Memphis, Tennessee, or the artist who's only known in Jackson, Mississippi. You need that. He'll reach. Hey, come to the show. Come, you know what I'm saying? Come to interview. Like every day, I see at least 4 new interviews coming from their platform from niggas I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who they are.
But that's love, because he's got stupid reach, so it's just like
that too.
Imagine the just minimal, you know what I'm saying?
That too.
I guess like increase that provides for a nigga like you said that's only known in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Nigga, you only known in Bubba Wolf County. You know what I'm saying? But you just got put on a page with 1 million some subscribers, so at least 250,000 gonna look at you. You know what I'm saying? Then at least hopefully 100,000 like you.
Exactly.
And then hopefully 25,000 follow you. But that's the opportunity that's created. So I'm definitely there with you on paying dues, and that's something that I'm about too. I just feel like in the to angle it back towards working with other artists, it's more so my real attitude towards it. On the bottom line is like I know how big a platform, like my sound and just my ethic, just where I'm headed. I know how big it could be, and if I could just get there. And like, not even how niggas be like, bro, just let me get straight. But it's like, let me get that real reach I can have. Because right now, I just feel like even doing a song with me right now wouldn't even necessarily be worth as much as it would maybe later right now. Because I just know the potential where this shit could be in even 6 months, bro.
Yeah.
A couple right moves, like the way my labels got me moving and just a lot of the promotional strategies we're able to implement and things that I wasn't able to get to before. Spotify playlisting, you know what I'm saying? All these social media influencer pages, like those type of things that I just didn't have a budget. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't have a budget for or whatever. It's just like, man, let this shit become a system and let all these results happen. Give it, like I said, bro. I put it on my Instagram at the end of last year. On Spotify alone, bro, I had like, man, dummy low streams, bro. It was like less than 5,000 streams total cumulatively. I got 40 songs on Spotify, bro.
Yeah.
In the first 3 months of this year, nigga, I've done over 200,000 streams. So if that's what I've done in the first 2 months, to now what we looking at going into August, so we at the midpoint of the year.
Yeah.
I can only imagine where I could go if we keep this up on a consistent basis over a year's time, 2 years time. So I'm just like, I'm gonna just stay in my zone, stay in my lane, and when the time's right, people gonna see my true colors, and my true intent is to be on like. As much as I don't like to parallel myself to him, because I'm such a big fan, but like Drake and how he did with Canada, bro. Like I just want Kentucky to have that energy musically, and I just feel like a lot of niggas have had the chance to do that, but they just never capitalized on it. So once I get up there and the torch is in my hand, bro, I'm really gonna make sure like niggas feel like that. Like when you come to Louisville, you know what to expect. You know it's gonna be saucy. You know it's gonna be fly. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky as a whole, just wherever. I just want them to look over here and be like, that's where them fly niggas at. That's where this positivity, bro, culture type shit.
Yeah, I mean, I like the energy in the city right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think it's getting there, but I feel like it's still missing that stamp that an Atlanta or LA or another major market has. But we got major market talent and major market potential. Yeah. And if we got that, then there's no reason we shouldn't be a major market, bro. It's like, it's just something missing. It's just something missing, but it's all. It's all gonna come.
I mean, what do you? So I mean, you say something's missing, but what do you think is missing?
I think it's just a certain level of camaraderie. Like it's not like I don't think it's like anything in particular. I just feel like what you see in those places, like Atlanta and all other people. Bro, why is he calling me? But yeah, no, that's T-Rail right there. But no, yeah, but like I was saying, back to my point, all these other places like Atlanta, LA, even in Houston, the artists fuck with each other, bro. Yeah. It's not like he's bigger than me, let me say what's up and hope he, you know what I'm saying? It's a genuine, like, nigga, I'm having a mixer event. It's my album release party. Yo, shit just dropped last month. You relevant, come through. You know what I'm saying? Just the way I see niggas just exchanging bags and just all that, bro. You would never see that in Louisville, like, right now. Yeah. But I feel like if we had that certain level of openness and camaraderie, bro, it would all boom, because then even the community would feel it. Yeah. Even I feel like amongst the community, like, this nigga has a show, this rapper X has a show this Friday, and then rapper Z decides to play shit on the same Friday. Now you created a whole divide and where
where everybody's gonna go at,
and then niggas got certain opinions about certain venues and everything. It's just not no real camaraderie, bro. Yeah. I feel like in a hot city, don't matter where the party's at, nigga. You say these niggas is there, nigga. That's where it's lit at. It could be the garage, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like maybe I need to move. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I just feel like we got that potential though. Just be a city where you ain't got to worry about it. Monday through Sunday, niggas jumping. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, bro. I felt like that a while ago because, I mean, I know you're saying you don't want to collab or you're not in the mindset to collab, but like you said, the camaraderie. So it's almost like.
But I will, though.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
I just did a song with a young cat that you probably never even heard of named Young Hennight. Like, I do them. It's just like I like to understand that on both sides, like be serious about it. Yeah. And a lot of artists that have hit me up, I feel like are just more so niggas that got a little bit of money and just want to get in the studio and just see what it's like, or just people who like might not be as on the business side as I am with it. Because just as much as I want to kill the song, I'm thinking like, all right, bro, how we gonna market it? What's gonna be the scheme? How we rolling it out? Like I've been thinking like a label because I had to work on my own for so long. Yeah. So now that I have a team or anything like that, it's just like cool. Now I really got support. Like niggas that's supposed to do what I've been trying to juggle 7 hats to do. So it's just like, yo, I need this cover art now, or hey, when we go schedule this to come out, or hey, I want these shirts to look like this. Can I send you this graphic and you touch it up and freak it? Like so much shit that used to be like I had to sit there and do that all day in between college classes, full-time student, and working as a server, and getting it how I live. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like niggas don't get it. That's why it's like at this point in the game, after all this been invested, I can't even afford the liability, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my mentality. It ain't a whole I'm bigger than nobody. Like, nigga, if we gonna work and slap something, let's do it. If there's a microphone and an engineer, I'm gonna work. It's just like, bro, like, are we really gonna do something with it though? Yeah, I can't make no empty moves.
So with Brxtn Tiller unofficially retiring from music, with Tiller unofficially retiring from music, bro. And with the rise of an artist like Jack Harlow, do you feel like he's taking it in the right direction as far as for the Louisville music scene?
I feel like it's a fresh direction. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like Harlow's music, I've always been a fan. Hell, I opened up shows with him back before he blew up. Like, Harlow's always been a cool nigga, but just like I tell my niggas over weed at the crib, my shit just died. But just like I tell niggas over weed at the crib, like I just don't necessarily think like we was talking about, just everything ain't for everybody. A lot of the music that he drops, I don't feel like is like shooting for my like mental and where I like to go with music. But like I got tracks I love, Eastern Parkway. I mean, I can name them. Like there's certain songs I fuck with and run back by them, but overall, I think what he's doing and the light he's shining on it, he got the New Balance cover and all that shit. Like, like how could you say he's not, you know what I'm saying, putting a positive light on the whole state? Like I said, it's just, is that the light I'm talking about? No, I definitely got a different vision. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as, I mean, shit, you could look at me and Harlow and tell we come from 2 different places overall, just in general. So it's like, what I see is just something more for the urban community, you know what I'm saying, and just what I feel like that's like. Harlow get them, you know, the suburban kids from the islands and the prospect. He do. Because Harlow's really saucy, bro. Like, let me lay that bottom line. He's really like, he does what the fuck he do. I feel like he deserves what he got. I'm just saying, like, is that what I see? Nah, I feel like we really got the ability to have that same like tight drip that like Atlanta got and all that. Like just we know that there's niggas with money rolling around here. I mean, they just could have been really threw a bag to the right artist to create another QC. Like, there's niggas down here that got the ability to sit down and around and say, I know it. Like, I ain't, you feel me, trying to air nothing out, but I'm just saying, like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the same network and type of sauce they got down there. We got the same recipe. We just ain't got nobody cooking that shit up.
Yeah, I think that's just the mindset. That's the energy that a lot of them give off. I know, like growing up, I didn't live in Louisville growing up, but like my cousins and them did, and I don't remember the exact story, but they said it's a reason why a lot of times, well, for a while, like big artists didn't come back to the city because something happened with Nelly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like some situation happened with Nelly in the city. I don't remember exactly why. I think he didn't get his money or it's something along the lines like that. And pretty much that was a trend for a number of years where like big rap acts like that, they not fucking with the club promoters in the city.
That's why I feel like we get a lot of hit and miss. Like I mean, you'll see a seldom like premier artist. Like I guess the last premier artist I personally saw in the city was Travis Scott on the
I was there. I was there.
You know what I'm saying. I think that's the last like
I was there.
One that really like brought out like
I think it's getting back up there.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's getting back up there, but it definitely but to definitely fuck up during Nelly's prime because Nelly at a 4. I mean, he wasn't no Jay-Z or 50, but Nelly. That's what I'm saying. Like Nelly, like you can kind of look at Nelly like kind of like how he was like, and I love Wiz, but Wiz, like when you think of the best rappers, you don't name Wiz, but bruh's an icon. Bruh's an icon. Exactly. He's one of the biggest, and that's when I think of Nelly. I'm like you didn't name Nelly with the hoes, with the Nas, with the 50s, with the even the Kanyes, but that nigga was big.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like comparing like like a Kyrie to like a boring ass point guard. You know what I'm saying? That still puts up the same kind of numbers.
Yeah.
Though. And like really, if you chill with him, bless you, is cool as hell.
Yeah. Nah, he is. Well, shit. What else I gotta ask you, bro? Let me see.
Anything, bro.
Let me see, bro. Oh yeah. Well, should I ask you about that? And when's the project dropping?
To be honest, man, I'm on a singles route until further notice. I feel like I got.
You taking that Russ approach?
Yeah, I mean, that's what my dogs want me to do. I ain't gonna lie, and I hate.
Hey, it worked.
I hate sounding like cliche, but dog, like when my phone charges up after the interview, I'll scroll. But I got about 45 songs right now.
Yeah.
And I'll say 35 of them is mixed and ready, and the other 10. If I was lazy and still wanted to just see if y'all was gonna test my gangster, I could probably put them out and get away with it. And I'm still recording, like, and it's just, man.
See, but honestly, bro, like I feel like more people like the Russ approach. It was different because, like he said he had 9 albums.
Yeah.
Some wild shit. I think he was like 96 songs or some shit.
He had 11 albums. And then some other, like, he had a couple mixtapes, and then he was like, you know what? Because I just watched, did you watch the interview with him?
I didn't finish it with Joe, but I watched like the first 20 minutes.
The whole thing,
I watched like the first 20 minutes.
And it really broke it down, and the shit made sense, though. And it really reminded me of myself, because, I mean, that's basically what he's saying. Like, bro, I done put out umpteen projects. Tried to do it the, I guess, formulaic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Drop a single, push it, maybe
I
drop another one. Yeah.
So now it's like, the only song that's what he said. He said he was looking at analytics a little bit. He was like, the only song that was getting major burn on the albums was the first song. So he was like, forget it then. I'm gonna just start putting out one song every week, every show, boom, 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 and just make people eat that and just keep eating it slowly. And then sure enough, it rolled. So I think it's just like anything. Like he found like a hack in the system. You feel me? And I don't think it'll necessarily work like that for anybody to do it. But I do think that type of consistency can only like.
But that's the thing though, bro. I was watching a YouTube. It was just this YouTube chick like 3 or 4 years ago. I don't remember her name.
Yeah.
But she was talking about when she first did her YouTube stuff, she wasn't consistent and she didn't have like a set day and time. So she was like, "Oh, I drop an episode, maybe this Friday. Then 2 weeks ago, I might do it on a Tuesday or whatever." And she was like, then she figured out if I drop an episode every week, every Wednesday.
Like a TV show.
Every week, every Wednesday, people are gonna start to get accustomed to
at least see
every Wednesday. Yeah, exactly.
I think, and now you say that, just in my own, just hearing what you said, I feel like what that does, because what that did for me is like, let me see what the hell she posting about every Wednesday.
That's what I'm saying. Eventually, here she go again on Wednesday. Right. Every Wednesday, you get an episode.
Even if you watching just to roll your eyes, you still clicking, and then eventually you done got sucked in the fandom.
Exactly. Or, so when she said it, I was like, damn, like. That makes sense because it's like if I drop 10 straight weeks and every week I gain 1 subscriber, that's 10 more subscribers than what I had. You know what I'm saying? 10 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you think that's only 10, but you like, okay, then you're gonna get to the point to where I'm getting 3 every episode, 4 every episode, 5. You know what I'm saying? And the numbers is going up. All you got to do is just stay.
Every episode,
now you just got to stay consistent. You feel me? But that's the hard part about it, though, bro.
It's just like anything. It's like getting back in the gym. It's like
that was the hardest shit for me.
Just getting started, bro. Started.
You know what they said? They said 21 days to basically make a happen. Make a break a happen. And that shit's real, bro. Like I took that to heart. Like I was like, man, I want to get to the point to where like going to the gym is like a regular. Like it's regular. Like it's part of my day. Like I fit it in. I find some way to fit it into my day type shit. And so what I did, bro, I literally went to the gym 21 straight days, bro. I counted. And then by the time I got day 22, it was just like, I'm in the gym. It was whatever. Like, it was regular.
Bro, it's a mental thing. But
and like, if I miss, I'd be so mad when I miss. Like, fuck, bro. I ain't go to the gym today, bro. And I'd be like, man, but you went today. The gym 15 straight days, bro. Like, take a day off. Like, fuck that.
Bro, I'm the same exact way. Because I guess we on the same little time clock. Because here the last, I say, like, 2 months solid. I just got back into that, just trying to eat clean and really, working out. Like you said, the only day I even feel comfortable taking off is a Sunday. And I still probably go at least get on the treadmill or the elliptical or something like that.
Yeah.
like I said, I don't feel like my day has started until I've just shed that first real sweat. Like,
yeah, bro, it's different, bro.
It's mental.
It's different.
It's therapeutic. It's healthy. And that's just what it is. It's like breakfast. I could not eat and go to the gym first. Like, I don't even want to eat. I'm the person, I normally fasted most of the day. I eat once or twice a day. On good days, I'll snack throughout. But I eat, you know what I'm saying, try to eat wholesome meals and all that, of course. But I just don't be feeling like I need to eat all day. I'm not a breakfast person anyway, so my first meal come about 3 or 4 maybe. And then dinner between 7 and 10. If I'm out late, it is what it is. But it's just about, you said, just the consistency. And just getting into that, and then your body and everything just kind of rolls with it, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact, bro. Like, hey, health is wealth.
Period, bro.
Yeah,
anytime you trying to,
health is wealth, bro. Like, it took me a minute cause I used to work out, and then I took a break, and like, what really happens is, bro, if you take like 2 or 3 days off, you done, bro.
It's
you lose that drive. Now, luckily, this week I did I took 2 days off because I hurt my shoulder was hurting, so I was gonna take a couple of days off, whatever. I'm straight.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But normally, like back in the day, like last year, if I took 2 days off, bro, I was gonna skip the whole week.
Yeah,
I would skip the whole week.
It's just like you said before. It's like, okay, you got the motivation of I went yesterday. But then it's the same ripple effect back. It's like, damn, I ain't gone in 2 days. But fuck that third day. Or
fuck it.
Now you actually too busy to go, so you can't go the third day. Niggas, it's like.
Then you be like, shit, well, it's already too late on third. Let me go tomorrow.
It's always an excuse, bro.
Yeah, bro. So it's always something.
Slip through, bro. You allow that to slip through. It's cool though. Just keep it pushing, bro. I'm on the same tip though. That's why you say all that. I'm on the same shit.
Yeah, nah. It's definitely a wave that's going around right now. A lot more people are working out. You know what I'm saying? Taking their health a lot more serious and shit like that.
I ain't even mad at it though, because I feel like
it's a good thing.
It's
a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Like not with it or something.
Yeah. Well, see, the hard the hard thing is, at least for me, is like eating wise, bro. Like,
me too.
Like I tried, like bro, like I love chicken wings, bro. Like. I go to Wingstop every day, bro. If I could, bro.
You gotta find a spot with the grilled wings.
It is a spot up here with the grilled wings. It's a bar. I actually found them like I think 2 weeks ago.
Oh hell yeah!
They had some grilled wings. But even then, though, it's like I try to stay away from them because the sauce is really where the calories shit come. The sauce is where it come from. And I'm like, man, everybody dry rubs ain't good, but honey barbecue good money everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, like. Wings and steak and potatoes, like, you know what I'm saying, just certain shit. Like, I don't eat like too bad, but when I eat, bro, like I eat.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
I'm not.
Of course, yeah.
I'm not like my portion control is trash. Crazy, but when I eat, bro, like I'm eating, bro. Like
when I'm eating right, it's super conscious. I gotta like literally like make myself like you said, portion control. I'm the type. I'm pouring some cereal or something, I might kill a whole box, like, or just whatever.
Depending on what type of cereal it is, you can eat the whole box.
Just certain things like that, though, bro. It take a lot of energy for me because I'm naturally. I used to be a hefty little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's my natural tendency after midnight. I mean, everybody know Reese cups is my guilty conscience, like king size joint, like clockwork. About 11, everything got slowed down. We going to the gas station and get a Gatorade and a Reese cup. And some backwoods. And that's every night. And I wake up in the morning on Instagram on that treadmill. 210 calories at least gone. Like it is what it is. I might be running in circles, but still, man, it's just the whole process of just knowing you working, you keeping your blood flowing, your joints, everything. It's good for everything, man. You know.
Now, do you feel like you should be a bigger artist now than what you are right now?
Hell yeah, I should be. And I'm still trying to figure out how I'm not. Because on some real shit, like, there's some niggas who can really look in. And if they was keeping it real with themselves, they got to know, all right, I'm not doing everything I could do. But the only thing that I can say is holding me back is 2 things. One, I don't politic. Like, I don't even like to go out. Like,
that's half the battle.
I know that's what I'm saying. But
that's half of it.
I hate politicking. Like, just even... I don't know, bro. I'm just like, I'm one of them niggas. It's like, I'm the type, if I come in the room, you probably gonna think I'm standoffish because my natural tendency, I'm just gonna probably hug the wall, chill with the niggas I know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care to speak. You don't speak to me. I ain't gonna jump out my pocket. Hey, how you doing? But it ain't me being rude. That's just my natural aura. But once we get cool, I mean, shit, we'll chop it up about anything. So I feel like I gotta open up and be more so open to like networking. And then too, just more travel. I feel like as much as I have moved around, I mean, I've hit the Los Angeles, I've hit this year. I've been to Charlotte, I've been to Houston for the first time, and did some sessions. And
I got to get to Houston.
Shows. To get Houston's a vibe. But I can't even lie to you, I didn't get to explore because I was straight.
You was working.
Studio mode, but just driving through and just seeing it and just knowing the energy that's there, you can just feel it though. It's like it's huge. This is a big ass city, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like Louisville to Lex, 45 minutes.
Nah.
Houston, San Antonio, 3 hours, 4 hours, all that. It's like,
it's
fast. But yeah, bro. But other than that, bro, I just got to get more about that. Reaching my hand out, saying what's up, brushing the right shoulders, taking more risks on the networking tip, and then just traveling though.
Yeah.
And just really keeping it moving on the ground. I can't rely on just the internet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people mastered that social media, but I ain't mastered that shit yet. So it's still about me getting out here and hopping on stage sometimes, or just being in a place where, you know what I'm saying, you could just, whatever. But all of that, just more moving around. I definitely think my music and my sound should be, global already. Yeah. It is on its own scale, but I'm talking about, like, nigga, it's about time to be on billboards for me as up here anyway.
Yeah. And how damn, bro, you said billboards and that shit threw me off. I was about to ask you a question, bro.
You good?
Hold on, let me see. Cause I ain't got it written down. Oh yeah. And I was gonna say, pretty much, bro. Like you don't have to politic. You know what I'm saying to get to. I mean, I know a lot of people do. A lot of the.
I feel like I have to though.
You don't have to.
Like I'm not as big though. I feel like a lot of niggas that I view as peers, like just even like close, like you mentioned Harlow and guys like that. I just feel like they were in, like Harlow went down to Atlanta and got in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got with drama.
Met with drama and KY and all them. I mean, I'm not saying he politic, but it's just politicking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You network, you get familiar, and it's just a motherfucker with some power and influence of politics. That's what politic is. So, at the end of the day, that's just what it was, and I'm not that type. I'm in my bag all day up here at the drawing board, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just a different angle for me, but I just feel like if I was to be out here, like, more so asserting myself just on that level, somebody definitely probably would, bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's necessarily what I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying? I'm more so, whenever I start to, I guess, get up to them ranks, they gonna reach out, this is gonna be like, yo, your shit hot, and the ones that's real are gonna be real, and the ones that's politics is gonna be politics, and I'm gonna have to pick and choose, but right now I'm just trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? My own accord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Are you going on tour anytime soon? Or?
Shit, there has been some speculations. I was talking to my dog T-Rail. That's who was blowing my phone up on the interview. But he's got some tour dates coming up with Youngboy later in the year out on the West Coast that they want me to be a part of. It ain't solidified yet, so I don't want y'all to be thinking I'm capping. I'm just saying it's been like heavy talks. It's just more so about making sure that everything's gonna be right for me on my end. So ain't no empty moves no more.
Yeah,
right?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just get sick of niggas. I ain't trying to cut you off. It's just like shit, we talking. But niggas out here in the game too will know exactly what you capable of and see you do. It's like watching a nigga like Michael Jordan ball out at the at the court, and then you ask him to come hoop in your actual game, and you paying the rest of the team, but you don't want to kick the nigga is like, yo, if this nigga hoop, we ready to turn up. You don't want to kick him the bag. Like, man, niggas be trying to just have me out there on some show pony shit. So I had to just really clamp down on the business. I got, management that's making sure everything's like, take care of them. You know what I'm saying? So if everything's right on that tip, you might see me out there with Youngboy and them on the West Coast. I think all that's supposed to kick off in November. But like I said, they still trying to get shit right. But other than that, all my own shows. My birthday is July right now. My birthday is next month, August. If you're in the Louisville area, we are putting together a birthday bash. We're looking at either Copper and Kings or the Zanzibar. They both got some dope-ass concert halls and spaces. So I'm trying to put together a nice little event for myself and some other artists. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to collaborate. But just have, a show, party, vibe, man, just for my birthday. I'm turning 24 this year, so I don't normally celebrate. So I figured just...
The Kobe year?
Exactly, bro.
Mama year, mama mentality, bro.
It's time. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm on too, bro. It's time to kill or be killed, bro. For real. Especially figuratively speaking. But yeah, that's just where I'm at. It's time to ball or get balled on.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna need a invitation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna definitely invitation.
We already talking about it. Like I know you've been watching the whole Dreamville spiel.
Oh yeah.
About the new tape, man. I was like, I'm gonna have to.
Before you. I just had a conversation with niggas today, bro. And niggas was like, and which I feel them. I feel them. Like I fuck with the album, but it's not. Did you listen to all of it? It's not what I expected. Yeah,
it's not what I expected, and it's just the music quality was there, but it just wasn't what I expected. I guess I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like I can really pick at it. It ain't bad music.
No, that's what I said.
I said not what I expected. Like you had the whole industry in there.
And watching the documentary, it was for me watching the documentary because it's only 30 minutes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you get like a quick feel for it. So I'm watching. I'm like, okay, it's mad niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got the one part where bruh's asking Cole for a picture. Cole's like, nah, I'm here for the whole week, bro. Like I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
then you got the part where niggas is talking like, man, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is like wolves, like you got to get in the studio first. You can get your spot. It's different vibes over here, different vibes over there. Everybody's laying verses. Everybody's putting down beats. All type of stuff. Bro was like, man, I've been here for 10 hours, bro. Like going ham. And I'm like, okay, so niggas is working, but it didn't feel like niggas was like competing.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't feel like there was much competition.
Yeah, they was just linking.
Yeah, like niggas linked up, and I think in the back of whoever was really Batman in that whole thing behind Cole. They knew who they wanted to work with. It was just good marketing.
Yeah.
And that's just what a lot of hip-hop is good ass marketing. Because a lot of times, a nigga will have a whole short film, nigga make you think he about to drop an album of a lifetime, and it's like the least interesting one. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of things that go into it. But overall, just my perspective on it, it's definitely not what I expected. If it was on a scale of 1 to 10, I hit it with like a 7 point something. And I really enjoyed the baby. And I enjoyed hearing the baby and somebody like J. Cole together.
Yeah.
Because it felt like I now feel like the baby's here. Like I've been following the baby. His whole run is gangster to me because he's the most authentic nigga we've had in the last decade. Like the nigga came out and don't remind you of nobody, don't bite nobody, don't do nobody's nuances. He is 100% a new thing.
Yeah, he's him.
Him.
Yeah, out of all the babies, he's out of all the babies, he's the best one.
Like, he's that guy to me. Like, not even on the musically, he ain't that nigga, but just
his persona.
His
persona.
Like, he's that nigga.
The way he moves.
But man, but beyond that, man, it's just I don't know. I just expected it to be with that many heavy hitters in one room. It should have felt almost like what you expect a DJ Khaled album to come out like, but it never comes out like. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Like the best song,
hits.
The best song, probably the Ty Dolla track.
Yeah, because that's the most like I ain't even call it commercial, just the one that's digestible.
But it's Ty Dolla though. Ty Dolla though, he don't miss.
He's been on 10 lately,
Ty don't miss. Ty don't miss.
Yeah,
but that's my.
But I feel like he just hit that stride, bro. In like the last 2 years, that's been.
You really feel like, bro?
Amongst me and my niggas, like his early music was good, but he was real. Like when he was real close to Wiz, I felt like his music came off very much more popish. Mm-hmm. Now he done tapped into like this new realm of like just R&B, like he's singing now. I guess that's what it is. He came out like maybe afraid of his voice because it was more so like club bangers and
fucking with the YG and
now he's just singing, bro. Maybe that's what was missing because I just feel like all his shit hit. Like, bro, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be like, what is he on now?
Bro, I feel like his pen.
Work with him.
Ty Dolla, bro. I feel like his pen is.
His pen, yeah.
Like somebody made a post on Twitter and they was like, ain't nobody gonna say it, but Ty Dolla, he's a better artist. No, well, pretty much what they were saying, like Ty Dolla is the artist that y'all say that Frank is. Speaking of Frank Ocean.
Damn, yeah. Unpopular opinion, even though I am a big Frank fan, I don't understand the
whole wave behind it. Like,
nigga, the wave is like
they love him, bro. Yeah, it's weird. It's like,
what did this nigga ever do?
What do
like,
you do?
I don't care.
I fuck with Frank. Channel Orange was fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, Channel Orange is a classic. Pyramids to this day, panty dropper. Even Blonde, I just now realized, but like after this past year, Blonde got some cuts on.
Yeah, Blonde is straight.
You know what I'm saying? But overall, though, it's just like, nigga, you ain't even asserted yourself to the media enough to influence or impact a mass of people like that.
I don't know where it came from, bro.
Well, don't let me say like because I don't know. I mean, with all due respect.
I mean, he disappeared for years.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, then you got an album that you dropped that like gets you out of the deal. You see how he got out of that?
Yeah, with the whole
like, it's like, bro, you a real. He puts me in the same mind of like a Prince because he's so mysterious, but not sonically.
Mysteriously calculated.
Yeah, but not sonically. I mean, he's definitely not.
No. He's not Prince.
I mean?
He's not Prince.
How he tries to move. And, come on now. But all in all, hey, he's balling, and I do like his music. I just don't understand.
Now he got some good music. He got some good music.
Like there's some niggas I can see why you like treat the nigga like a god, but like with Frank, I just feel like it's just a hype beast.
See, because my thing, bro, I feel like Ty don't get that. Ty don't get that. Ty. I mean, I think now he's starting to kind of get it.
Adidas. You know what I'm saying? So
he don't get the love.
A lot of niggas fuck with him, but like you gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't Nike.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
you ain't Frank, nigga.
Exactly. Like, you ain't this or you literally those Nikes. That nigga Frank got a song called Nikes. But nah, man, that's pretty much how I feel too, though. Like as far as the regards to that, and then even with Ty, I just feel like he's leveled up in my opinion, just in expanding his range and the production he's hopping on, the artists he's collabing with. I just think he's fully evolved into probably what he always intended on being. That's just how it be. Because that's how I feel. Like, I came in the game rapping, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, slowly over time, a lot of my bigger records were like Broadway and the more melodic and singy songs. But now I'm at a point where that's just how I prefer to make music. Hey, because I know that the ladies is going to buy the music and stream the fuck out of it. So I'd rather cater to them. But even beyond that, it's just like, niggas can bar up shit all day, but ain't nothing like a catchy melody, bro. Like, I'm sorry, a melody gonna keep you hooked all day. So it's just however you choose to play the game. But I've been way more like melody based and more in my R&B pocket. Like, I'll still snap on something, but I'm just starting to see what people want from me and finding the balance of what I like to make. And if that's what they want and I can make it all day, then that's gonna be my bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? You might see me on a cypher or something, but I ain't really been spitting too many 16s because it's like when I drop the 16s, I mean, yeah, my dogs might hype it up, but I'm a numbers guy, bro. I'm trying to put numbers on the board. Whenever I drop the melodies and I'm singing to them, bro, that's when you know what I'm saying, that's when I'm hitting. So, shoot, just gotta play the game.
At least you know where you're going at, bro. A lot of niggas don't. A lot of niggas, they just out here shooting it. Like, fuck it,
I got a strong vision, man.
Yeah.
I feel like that's even a supreme, like, advantage is, like, some niggas, like you said, don't even see where they're going. They just in the car. You know what I'm saying? Drive.
They just drive.
On the road. Nigga, I'm on this bitch with Windex. Nigga, we done changed the oil, wipe the windows down. Nigga, new tires. Nigga, air pressure on 32. Nigga, all that. Like, we gravy. So it's just about getting there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But all in due time. All in due time.
Now, last week, bro, I talked about the Little Mermaid, the Black Ariel. Like, what's your? Man,
educate me.
What's your? You don't know about it, bro? See, because I'm interested. I'm always interested to know people's. I'm always interested to know people's.
Just like give me this
like how like they feel about certain situations, like the whole Chris Brown situation. Like I was intrigued to, you know what I'm saying, know what people, how they felt about it. You know what I'm saying, based off what he said. Because I know a lot of people feel strongly about it. A lot of people's kind of like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same way. Like I wasn't gonna go back and forth with somebody who felt like he was wrong. I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that. But I just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying, how you see it. So pretty much what it is, bro. Like Disney casted. You watch Grownish?
I've seen it. Is that the one with? No, it's Blackish with. Which one is Grownish?
Well, the Grownish is when the daughter's in college.
Oh, okay.
She's in college,
I never watched it though.
One of the actors on there, their name is I believe it's Haley Bailey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Black girl?
Yeah. Black chick.
Haley Bailey.
Anyway. It's either Halle Bailey or Haley. I can't. I always. I think is Haley. Okay. Okay, yeah. So Haley Bailey. No, but she's dope as like an actor. Like I fuck with her. I fuck with her character on the show. Like just out the way how she is. So, but pretty much though, when they announced it, you know, white people, Ariel's supposed to be white. She's about your complexion.
Oh, okay. She's
your
complexion. Actually like brown. Like
she's actually brown. Yeah.
How they try to be though. Like,
but what I learned after the fact was that Disney originally they were trying to get Zendaya or Selena Gomez. They were trying to get one of them two.
They want to do it or something.
I don't know if they couldn't get them or they didn't want to do it. So they actually, or maybe they finally just had auditions. And old girl, she was probably just the best auditioner that they had. So they went with her as the actress. But now, you know, white people, you know, making the Facebook page, just, you know, she's not my Ariel, Black Ariel this, it's just, you know, all type of stuff, you feel me? Like, And so it kind of created a little rip, people.
Course,
Facebook.
Like
Facebook is keen for that. You get on Facebook, you're gonna see one of your white buddies talking about this Black Earl stuff is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna see one of your black buddies like, if I see another white mother, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just like, damn, like,
just creating that.
And I was like, bro, does it matter? Because it's an imaginary creature, it's an imaginary character. Mermaids ain't real, bro.
Kids.
Yeah.
Why are you putting that sentiment on the kids show? But how I feel about something like that, I mean, honestly, I think it's cool because here lately, I just feel like there's been a new wave of just, I'll say, ethnic representation amongst, like, just figures in movies. I mean, we got the Black Panther. I feel like that kind of spearheaded it. And then I was just on Netflix the other day, the new cartoon Spider-Man movie, Spidey.
Yeah, Miles Morales.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's got like the Dominican and black kid. Or
whatever,
you know what I'm saying? He just has some flavor too. It's just like, I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't feel like it should ever really become a negative feedback type of situation. I mean, I just feel like at the end of the day, it's a new world that is so mixed up in such a melting pot that why would you be surprised?
Yeah,
I mean that's how I really feel. I mean, we just talking like on some bridge, like I just like, why are you really surprised? I mean, it's not the traditional view or what you've been, I'll say figuratively and literally programmed to believe Ariel should look like. But at the end of the day, like, I don't think there should be that much hoopla about it. It's a kids movie. Like, you really gonna
representation is key.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Well, I think.
Are we not getting our like overdue? I mean, we've been enough gangsters.
Representation is key.
Depress the young.
But my thing is, do you feel like that there's a sense of, and not even just from Disney, but just overall, that right now we're in an era of pandering type situations. So what I mean by people see. I mean, now Black Panther. I'm not gonna say it's pandering. That's Black Panther been around forever. You know what I'm saying? Right. They make the movie and you see it was the biggest. It was the biggest Marvel movie as far as numbers. Like a real place because they're maniacs. But it was the biggest. It was the largest opening debut or whatever for a box office Marvel movie until Endgame dropped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying. Then that just dropped or whatever. But it was one of the biggest movies. Yeah,
I feel like the trailer.
It wasn't as good as Infinity War, but Infinity War is top. That's the one. That's hard to top.
Whenever you got that series though, I guess you can't be mad. It's a good series.
Yeah, but
anyway,
but yeah. So Black Panther did his thing, and I think like. They see it like, oh, black people do watch movies. So let's start this black person's this black, you know what I'm saying? It's like
that's only backwash on what I was gonna say too.
And I'm not gonna negate old girl because like I said, I think she's a dope ass actress, bro. Like, so but I think their mindset behind it was let's get a person of color. You know what I'm saying? They were initially going for Selena or Zendaya. They said, shit, fuck it, old girl. She can hold the part down. Let's go with her.
I can see where it's called pandering, but I also just feel like that's just showing the pool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make it a race thing on that hater type angle of like, oh, you're trying to either A, pander, or B, just being upset because it's a black person.
Yeah.
With black people. But also on that whole flip, it's like, but every time we put a black person in a movie, they global, nigga.
Yeah, see.
So, whatever. If I gotta be the Black Rock, well, I mean, we got Creed.
Yeah.
The black nigga, I don't know, Bruce Lee.
We got Creed.
You know what I'm saying? If I get to be the black Bruce Lee.
Blood and Bone.
2025. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, then whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if a nigga really made a movie called The Life of Bruce Lee and it was
a black nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what it had to be, bro, that's what it would be. But that's not going to happen.
The agents ain't letting you get away with that.
But if it was a blockbuster, and it did $2 billion on the $1 million budget, nigga. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I mean, but it was just weird because I was like, damn. I was just like, damn. Like, I know social media wasn't as big as when Brandy played Cinderella. Right. You know what I'm saying? But that happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I was like, and Nick Fury's white in the comic books, bro. Right. But Samuel Jackson's playing him in the movie, so it's like y'all don't say nothing about Samuel. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, where's this coming from?
It's the hero, bro.
Yeah.
It's only when it's the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever you take Bruce Wayne to Compton, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But whenever you tell the story of the rose that grew from the concrete, they love it. You know what I'm saying? It's just whatever. But the days are changing, times are changing, and media is always going to move faster than the minds do. And in 10 years, nigga, you might see everybody black. You know what I'm saying? It might be, you know what I'm saying? It's just black been the prophet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Black
That's a
been
fact.
the prophet. So
That's a fact.
It's nothing new. It's just how long they gonna try to fight it, and they can't no more. They can't. On a lot of levels. But that's for the next episode. That's for the conspiracy and theology shit. We could do that too, though, for sure.
Well, shit, bro, it's been good. It's been real.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
it.
Chopping it up like always.
Roll me up a big blunt, I just tinted my window. Shit that I be smoking out the field, don't do no window. I just wanna vibe with you, but can you match my tempo? From the way to your babe, I work you like an info. Told her mama, let me pull up, I'm tryna slide on you. No fucking around, I'm chasing you now, been had my sights on you. You on my mind all the time, with your sign, I'll tell you mine. We could get lost in the sauce and let our vibes intertwine. I've been feeling your energy, you so sweet and sexy, baby, but you moving so timidly. Let me give you your